Hello guys, and welcome to another Let's Play, a revisit actually. I said I'd be doing this for anyone who caught the video of X5 and caught my announcement and caught the vote where I mentioned that or something like that. Anyways, I didn't know demos played in this little thing. Anyways, I've practiced the living crap out of this game ever since I first really played it. And I'm finally, after all this time, finally able to do it without any kind of outside sources or help. And this should come out a lot better than it did when I did it the first time. That one was an absolute piece of trash of a Let's Play, just like the Phazon one. At least, yeah, that was just as bad, actually. I swore like a sailor, which isn't funny at all. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I could do a much better job now. And this version is Ultimate version. I was doing 1.4 if I'm right, or 1.5, one of those two. Anyways, this hack has come a long way in terms of, design and all this. It's gotten touch-ups, it's gotten fixes, things have been made a little easier here and there. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this as much as I'm going to enjoy doing it. Anyways, it's enough chatting, let's get started. Planet Hydellius. We started at 0001. The iconic fanfare. Anyways, for those who don't remember, the suit colors were different in the original. I changed them to make them a bit more prime-ish. Because no offense to Trom, as great as this hack is, I think the suit colors are fugly. He doesn't seem to be very good with suit colors, but whatever. But I changed it for you guys so it'd be a bit more bearable. If the game's too quiet, which I feel like it might be, I'll turn it up a little bit. I want to be louder than the game, but I want you guys to be able to hear it too. It's hard for me to find that balance because I'm not very good at it. And there's one major thing you've been noticing when I was running and jumping are the physics changes. They're much heavier. A bit more reminiscent of Zero Mission if you want to make that comparison. Just watch out for these Sirets. Baltus's loving name, and I wholeheartedly agree at calling them that. Anyways, let's make our way through this water, and we want to head to the right of our ship. This area is actually called the land deck, and we'll find about that later. Alright, come on, let's get out of the water, Samus. And the reason I chose the prime look is because, the suit colors are something you'll all be familiar with. And trust me, these are much easier on the eyes. I think I did a good job editing these. Yes, I did the edits myself. I did a couple test playthroughs of the game afterwards. Test playthrough, couple test playthroughs, whatever. Let's just head to the right. Babbled your guys' ears off enough. Also, you'll also notice the font for our energy up there is different. It's got a nice little thing under it. It's a bit more italic than a normal font or whatever. I'm trying to think of how to say it. Like, you know how it's italicized, it's all kind of leaned like that? That's how the font kind of is now, along with the energy. Well, along with the energy numbers only. Font's just a little different. Also, the map has been changed. As you can see, it's a nice little purple, and it looks a bit more defined. You can easily tell which ways are doors and which ways aren't. Unlike the original game, it was just a brick wall in the way there. It was just a solid line. A solid line. I don't know why I can't talk lately. Anyways, this hack isn't too hard to play. Though you will still need to know a certain skill, at least wall jumping at most, to do the game. Otherwise, it's pretty accessible to a Metroid player, though it is harder than the original. Mainly because of damage reasons. And if you want to get 100%, you have to know a bit more in the tricks department. I say a bit more if you want to get items earlier. For the most part, wall jump is the only real trick you'll need to learn and master to do this hack. Alright, let's ride this gate up. Head on up. Oh, there's an item orb there, but we can't quite get it. Guess we'll have to come back for that later. But there is something over here to the right we can get. Also, I want to show this off, even though I'm not hurt. This is an energy recharge station. If you're hurt, use it. I recommend trying to stay at high levels of energy at all times. So like I said, this game is harder than the original. Not because it requires insane skills, but things do a lot more damage. It's kind of reminiscent of Fusion in that sense. Anyways, we came all this way for our first missile pack. Now, unlike original Metroid games, this missile packs in this game allow to give 3 or 1. As you can see, that one gave 3. So do keep an eye out on that. I am playing this on the SNES times 9 because, you know, it has such a smoother frame rate than the UOSNES I was playing. The only problem with this is I still get the sound glitches, which you guys can't hear for some reason. I will have to find a way around that. There probably is. Something really simple. Maybe I should just get a different version. I'll look into it later. For now, Hydellius. Let's just make our way back to the left. I would cut this out, but it's not a whole lot of backtracking in. These videos will be 15 to 20 minutes long. Mega Man X5 videos will be 15 minutes at most. 20 minutes if it's like the ending or something, where I have no choice. That's my only problem with playing on other emulators that cannot run. I cannot find a stable emulator that has a smooth, consistent frame rate like the SNES times 9 does. Anyways, let's shoot these pirates down. Make our way back up. You could use the gate, but I like to wall jump, keep my skills nice and fresh. I'm going to turn on auto fire for now because our beam shoots quite quickly, as fast as it does in the Prime series, actually. And as of now, I don't really need to have it off. Having it on will save button presses and keyboards. So I don't have to mash it, you know? I didn't mean to go that fast. Let's run and jump, make our way back across or back into the water because I was too hesitant. I didn't wait a moment. Oh my god. Of course, as soon as I record, I'm going to start having trouble with this game to make it look bad. This is a fun game, I tell you, he lied. I'm just having a lot of trouble. There we go. Jesus, Steel. I said it's not too hard. I'm just recording, you know? The recording curse. Just how it works. As there will be points, though, I do cut out backtracking because it can get a bit tedious. I don't mind backtracking in this game because the hack creator Tron did a good job of making sure you got items along the way, so your trip back was never boring or uninteresting. You were always getting something in this game as you progress, for the most part. So I think that's a nice little addition. So when you're backtracking, it's not a pain in the ass. It's not like, I have to run through all of this just to get one little item. No, you always get something. Little expansions here and there. Not backtrack right there. That's probably the only one I can think of off the top of my head that doesn't give you anything for backtracking, really. But it's not really a long backtrack, so I can let that slide. Anyways, after getting our missile pack, we can now head to the left. Because past this blue door will actually take us to a long tube that leads to a missile door. And look at that, there's something up there. Anyways, get your missiles out, because we've got some annoying green sirens that hurt a lot. Make sure they drop missiles, if not, you can wait for that dude to come out. Anyways, missile doors in this game take 2 to 3 missiles. Have no idea why it's like that. Tron, you can be very random. Alrighty, good, he dropped some missiles. As we came this way to actually get a nice item. And that is very essential to our progression. It's the Morph Ball. Or Morphing Ball, if you want to say the full name. Yeah, I wonder if you guys realize how much work I put into some of these Let's Plays, you know? I know GW Fan understands, but I really have had to play this game a ton, and I mean a ton, to finally memorize where everything is, so I don't have to waste your guys' time reading notes, pulling up videos, or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the first time I did this, I was actually playing along to a video, Baltus's actually, so I knew where to go and stuff. So yeah, I put in a lot of work to get this game down. And I did put in some work for X5. That game's different. But this game is really long, and it will be my longest Metroid LP to date. Even with my knowledge, I can beat this game under 4 hours, as you saw in the save menus. It's around my best time. But that took lots and lots of practice, and I mean lots of practice. More than I can count. More than anyone would be willing to admit. But I really do love this game. It's a lot of fun. It's hard, but it's a lot of fun. Though I still could point on some areas that could be changed for the better, you know? Anyways, I will be using save states quite a bit in this game. I'll try not to, but there's just some points where it's more beneficial to save state. Because falling down just wastes a lot of time. And in some areas it deeply punishes you for. Anyways, onwards to our next area, we're going to get a missile pack. Yay. Last one gave us 3. How much will this one give us? 3. Very nice. It's annoying though when you get 1. It's not entirely worth it, but all the ammo counts in this game. Trust me, it will. For those new to this channel, this will be pretty much a brand new LP to you guys. For old school dudes, this will be an old LP, but with the ultimate version I'm playing, there should be enough changes to, you know, keep you guys interested. And it's been long enough since I've done this. And my channel is pretty much a Metroid channel. Anyways, I want to point this out really quick. You see these things? These are one-way slopes. If you fall down them, I'm going to show you guys really quick. If you fall down them, you can't jump back through and you'll be down here in Spikeville. Though it's been changed in this version where it's only one little patch of spikes. So getting out shouldn't be an issue. And for the record, at our current power level, our current defense level, I mean, 2 hits from spikes will kill us. So be warned. You've been warned. Anyways, let's make our way through this little passage. Get about here, jump out. So we're actually going to get a couple items in this room. The only items, actually. First one being a very nice item, something you definitely want to collect and not miss. And that is an energy tank. That'll increase our health by 100 units. Bam! That little purple square. In the original 1.3, that was actually sort of a targeting reticule, it looked like. It looked kind of different, but he changed it to that because I guess people had a harder time seeing what it was. Anyways, we want to wall jump and make our way through here. Damn. Come on, don't fail like you did in the... There we go. Yeah, in my first playthrough, I really screwed that up a lot. Because I was doing it in a way that was making it a lot more difficult. But as you saw, if you do it my way, it's a lot easier. I hate you, green sirets. If you take missiles, I can't use my beam. I didn't mean to do that. It's the first video, I guess will be maybe 20 minutes. Why not? And then maybe subsequent videos will be 15. I'll try to have things planned. And as we get another missile pack. Soon enough, though, I'll probably start turboing through the items. Because, you know, there's a lot of items in this game. Anyways, this is a gate. I'll explain these later when it's a bit more relevant. For now, just know those are gates. And there'll be different colored ones. Anyways, once we head through this tunnel, this tube, and head down this elevator, we'll actually be going down into a new area. And I think the background looks really nice. This large oceanic planet, actually. Yeah, this planet's a lot more water than it is land. That's why most of it's sort of, you know, a sandy place, sort of beachy like this. It's not like I said bitchy. Anyways, we're in a new area, 0003, or the Sand Cliff, which replaces Brinstar. Which does have similarities to the original, but all in all, feels like a brand new area. Anyways, there's a bunch of doors we're going to pass by. We can't quite go through yet, because we don't have the weapons. There's a gray door, and there's a red door, though it looks a bit more pink. Something that always bugged me about the original Metroid, how they're called red doors, but they're more pink than red. Kind of reminds me of Undertale, how the ruins look purple for me, but pink for others. Some kind of colorblind mode or something? I don't know. I've been rambling on enough about this game and its stuff, but I need to explain things. Alrighty, watch out for these spikes. You know the drill. In this case, it'll now take 4 hits to kill us. How nice. This isn't like Castlevania where it's 1/10 of your health. Ah, I messed that up. I messed that up again, of course, because I'm recording. Anyways, we get another missile pack. Very nice. How much will this give us? Ah, 1. That's not too good. Alrighty, this room, if you couldn't tell, is actually the room you go down when you first learn about wall jumping and you needed the power bombs to come down here. That's not the case anymore. It's a spike-filled hell. Which you'd think is a bit lazy on the challenge department, but it's not like there's spikes everywhere and one wrong move leads to your death. No, they just hurt. I've never been able to make that one previous jump there without getting hit. Unless I use the certain ability we'll be getting soon enough, actually. But not quite yet. Alright, you can use those platforms to get up, or you can wall jump, which is a lot faster. Now, I'd actually planned on using a music patch that would have added the classic Zebs, you know, Metroid 1 music, but SNESified, but there were certain nuances that would probably get on your guys' nerves, so I decided not to do it. Little things like, when you fight bosses, the escape theme plays, you know, a slightly altered version of it. Kind of like how in this game plays the escape theme, but a slightly altered version of it. Except for the the boss theme number 2, which stays the same. But it's not that's annoying. I just want to point out what song plays. It's, you know, the enemy approaching song, the ba da 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 da. That is actually for some reason replaced with the escape theme for some reason. I knew that would probably get on your guys' nerves hearing that constantly. And it would make no sense, so I decided not to use it. Unless you guys want me to change up the music, leave your answers in the comments, please. Let me guys know if you want me to change up the music or not, to make the game just all that more different for you. So the experience is as different as possible for the loyal people of this channel who watch my stuff. Though the newcomers, they probably won't care either way, because, you know, this will be new to them. Who knows? I don't know what you guys think. Anyways, let's continue making our way through here. Watching out for those key hunters. Screw you, buddy. Anyways, we got a mini-boss. It's Spore Spawn. That's pretty much the reason why I wanted to go 20 minutes on this first video, because I wanted to take out Doucher here. Captain Pain in my pants. Anyways, he's pretty much the same fight, except he's been raised up a little bit. So he can be harder to hit, like when he does this. Ah, you motherfucker. How dare you do that? Alrighty, I messed that up. Yeah, it's not hard to do that, just a wall jump and then shoot into his mouth. It's just a little timing. I guess it adds a little challenge to the fight. Of course, when I'm recording, I do a shit job. It's just how it works with me. I mean, he's not going to take too long to kill because in this game, and I haven't pointed it out yet, our missile fire rate has been slowed down to the rate of a super missile in the original game. But to compensate for the slower firing speed, our missiles do hit harder. So that is a nice thing. And plus the slower firing speed makes it so you don't have to be oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Damn it. Trust me, guys, this isn't a hard fight. You guys are like, oh, that's bad design. Maybe, but it's not that bad. I'm just recording. Remember that. Recording curse. This guy should have already almost been dead. Oh, motherfucker. How dare you? Make this take more time than it needs. I guess that's what editing is for, if I really needed to do it. Alright, you gave me an ultra pain in my ass. Alright, come on, let's do this. There we go. Alright, he's almost dead. Well, it's not Planet Hydellius. Well, it's Planet Hydellius. We're just on the research station of it. Which is a really weird research station, honestly. Alright, the next hit or two should kill this bastard. I know this is a little longer than I said I wanted to go, but I messed some shots up or he would already be dead. Remember, Let's Player's Curse. Come on, Steel, do it right. Good job. One more hit will kill him now. And thankfully he'll appear right here. Alright, come on, Spore Spawn, you're almost dead. Do it! Yeah, there you go. Anyways, with his demise, what else, and the ruining of this environment, like always, what else awaits us here in planet Hydellius, the research station, actually? Well, you guys will have to find out in the next episode, so stay tuned for more Let's Play Super Metroid Hydellius.